everybody, and welcome to today's match. Everyone, please welcome our players. And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Alisson. Number 2, Gomez. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 19, Alvarez. The goal scorer after 34 minutes is number 9, Serveth. After 39 minutes is number 20,
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Some really good ball movement. Mohamed Salah. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Szoboszlai. Bradley. Nicely weighted ball. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bradley. Played into space. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baina. And it's Llorente. Simeone. Ball is over the line. Liverpool have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Llorente got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Mohamed Salah. Ekitike! That's a half-decent try.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Frimpong. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's come loose. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, that's well spotted. Koke. That's Sorloth. Barrios. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Frimpong. And it's Van Dijk. Robertson. Endo. Gravenberg. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's neat. And it's skewed away. Koke. Jimenez. Koke. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Llorente. Looking to play him in. And he's there to clear it. It's a good spell of possession, this. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's... He's had a shot! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer after 22 minutes.
So the first moment of real
number
significance.
20.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Baina. Now it's Koke. Baina. And that's been drilled in. Konate gets it clear. Wirtz with the clearance. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Simeone finds himself offside.
Baina.
That's really well manoeuvred. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Szoboszlai. Baina.
And he's forced to go back. Jimenez.
Liverpool making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Llorente.
Simeone.
And here's Sørloth. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Aims beyond.
Sørloth! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Number 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Frimpong. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but... Barrios. Alvarez.
Now it's Sørloth. Koke.
And Simeone.
And it's Koke.
And it's Llorente.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Mohamed Salah. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Endo.
Gravenberch.
Gakpo.
Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch.
Alvarez. Endo.
That's good play.
And it's Gravenberch.
Sørloth.
And Simeone. Alvarez.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Baina.
Wirtz did just about enough to come out on top there.
Neither party
Overly willing to compromise.
Barrios.
Now it's Sørloth.
Now it's Alvarez.
Goes looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's done well to get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it.
He's gone for goal! Off the post!
Knocks it into space.
Chance here to counter. That's a good run down the left.
And here's Wirtz.
Oh, good spread. Cross to the back post.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's being shifted off it. Baina, looking for options for movement. Alvarez gets into a good position. Now who's going to be first to this? Shifted it to the flank. Gakpo tries to clear. And here's Sorloth. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Endo.
So off we go once more.
Ekitike.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and...
Decent chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Isak is onto this. Wits. Liverpool have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barrios. Koke. Llorente. Simeone. Engages and forces him off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Opts for safety. And the return pass. Barrios. He's got away. Swings it across. Gakpo. Some resolute defending there. And here's Barrios. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Konate.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a sharp pass. And here's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Baina. And Jimenez. And it's Barrios. Koke. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Pablo Barrios. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, good take and the finish! Against the crossbar. Chance, but it's gone begging.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Simeone. Now it's Sorloth. It's a good foot in there. Sorloth. Van Dijk.
The attendance for this match
On the
was
through ball.
28,000.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Almost an hour gone. Alvarez. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Baina. And it's made its way to him. Cross needs to be good. And that has been knocked clear. It's a threatening ball. Big chance! Oh, terrific save. That's a decent clearance. Wirtz and Simeone. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses in, it's a mighty effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pablo Barrios, who's set up one goal so far. Simeone. And it's Llorente. Ball's gone out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pass somewhat off target. Llorente. Beaming on goalwards. Wirtz. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross from Robertson. That's not going far. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Wirtz. Frimpong has it in a wide position. Koke. Baina. And it's Baina. Jimenez. Llorente. And it's Jimenez. For Koke. Barrios. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk feature when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He gets big! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Llorente. Jimenez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Gallagher in acres of space out wide. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's Gallagher. That looks a good cross. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. Threads one in. Simeone. And the shot! That has not gone well. That's a good ball out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gakpo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Simeone has found the net here, of course. Plays the return pass. Llorente. It's Koke. Mohamed Salah producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Knocks it out wide. And he's whipped it across. And he's dealt with that well. And he's there to get it away.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's on it, can he get away? That's a good... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Simeone. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good-looking ball. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Robertson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Simeone. And it's Gravenberch. Mohamed Salah bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he has been fouled there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Lovely feet. Robertson going full steam ahead down the left flank.
2 added minutes has been
Driven
indicated.
towards the far post. Llorente. Koke. Alvarez. And it's Gallagher. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great vision. It's played through for him. So nearly the perfect ball. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Just eases him off the ball. There will be a throw-in. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Llorente gets it clear. Now it's Wirtz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jimenez. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that...
Climbs up big! Goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mohamed Salah running with the ball. Ekitike. Wirtz! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.